Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. We have lots to go over. You know, I love doing these Twitter roundups. So we're going to do that. We're going to look at some funny stuff, talk about some thought provoking articles, just get into all of it. I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Starting with this one by Lean Meme Machine. You know, I always enjoy their work so much. It says, thanks for the hair, man. I don't know what voice I'm doing for him. He looks like Beavis, so I think I'm giving him like Beavis voice. Anyway, thanks for the hair, man. Now go Photoshop a mic in my wife's hand. Have you seen Ryan Gosling recently doing this Beavis and Butthead thing? It's really funny, and that's all I could think about with this picture. All right, then we have royal news. From May 10th to May 12th, Meghan was in Nigeria parading around in tacky and wrinkled dresses and displaying her over the top narcissistic behavior. But guess what? Google Trends clearly showed that even during those days, Catherine was more searched worldwide. Hashtag Google Trends. I love it. I love the pictures they chose to use here. I love knowing this fact. It kind of puts things in perspective, right? Because you know it's making that one crazy. Then we have Observer 88, which points out, well, Jeremy Clarkson wanted her to to be paraded through the streets naked, so no original ideas of her own. She paraded herself. So I just came off the Clarkson video I did where I ordered a bunch of his stuff. If you didn't see it, go watch it. And I really like the products, and I had a lot of fun unboxing that stuff. But I didn't even think about this. She literally did it to herself. That's pretty funny, pretty good. And I explained at the time, you know, we don't have to go back through it, but it would just made such a big deal out of, oh my gosh, how could he say that? But turns out he was referencing a Game of Thrones scene. It's all about how it's reported, and it was blown out of proportion. Once again, Meghan wants to silence her critics, so she tried to silence him, and it has spectacularly backfired. So I find that pretty funny. So what'd she do? No original ideas of her own? She paraded herself naked. Pretty good. All right, so I want to give the person a shout out. I saw this when I was on vacation. I cannot find it. So I would totally shout them out. I don't know who it was, but I saw on Twitter somebody brought up such a good point, speaking of this naked dress. Who could forget this awful dress? But somebody pointed out, where have I seen this color before? Oh, yeah, here it is. Obviously, there's no comparison. Look at Catherine, Princess of Wales here at that wedding in Jordan. Oh my goodness, looking, I don't even have the words, regal, ethereal. She just looks beautiful here. Just completely gorgeous, perfect for the wedding, appropriately dressed for where she is in the situation, just flawless as usual. And then you have that one's wife getting it completely wrong as usual. So it's just a funny juxtaposition, but it really is scary, and nothing would shock me. Anybody else, I'd be like, well, yeah, they just happen to wear the same color. No, 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 no. Meghan has a history of this sort of thing, so nothing would shock me. Of course, she would try to, I don't know, somehow take a dig at Catherine and purposely do something like this. But again, spectacularly backfired, and it's fun to watch. We're going to get back into this, but my goodness, can we just take 14 hours and discuss how beautiful Catherine looks here? Seriously. I look at this gown and I think, my goodness. When you really look at it, I mean, it's a beautiful gown. This would swallow me whole. I don't know. Like anybody else, I think it would just come off like too much, but no, it's perfect on her. I love this photo. These photos, I love this color on her. I think she looks, I mean, just absolutely spectacular. This was a year ago. This was in June 2023 at that wedding in Jordan, and so it wouldn't, again, it would make sense that Meghan is very calculated. So anything to get people talking about her, to dig at Catherine, and to have Meghan somehow compared to Catherine. I think Meghan feels like she's winning. And so it's my opinion that, oh, of course she did something like that. But enough about her. Look how beautiful Catherine looks. And people have asked me, did you ever get anything from her? No, and that's okay. I completely understand. I'm hopeful still. I did see where she's been just inundated with lovely messages of getting well, get well and good health and all that. So I totally understand. It's fine. I hope I hear back. And I promise you, if I hear back from Catherine or the King, of course, talking about where we did the fundraising and I sent them both handwritten letters, I'm hoping to hear back. And of course, if I do, you will be the first ones to know. Fingers crossed. I was really hoping when I got back from vacation, there'd be something in my mailbox, but that's okay. Take your time, Catherine. Get well. And then write me back, please. Okay, normally I wouldn't even include this one because this "Where is Kate" thing I think is so awful. I don't even like to talk about it. I want to give a shout out to Take R. Kelly, Give Us Back Tupac account because I do enjoy their tweets very much, and they shared this one where some a-hole is asking, "Where's Kate Middleton?" It's disgusting. But somebody else replied, "She's searching for the Sussex children." And that struck me really funny, and I think that's how I'll respond. I don't respond to these a-holes, but if somebody's trying to post that, then I think that's a great response because, where are the Sussex children? Why are we not focused on that? Of course we are, but I'm saying, why are the sewer squad, the lemon rats, not focused on that? They're too busy trying to answer a question we already know the answer to. That sounds right. All right. Now we have this one by Mystified that points out that it's interesting that AFP fact check. Remember the one? If you haven't seen my video with the Sidley twins, go watch that because we really go into that and how they're trying to attack the Sidley twins. It's interesting that AFP fact check states that they received an email from the First Lady of Nigeria's office that interprets what she meant by the words of her speech. So if you don't know, that's so well said, Mystified. That's exactly what they did. They tried to interpret this alleged email that they received from the First Lady of Nigeria's office. But it's so frustrating, and this is the point I was trying to make as well. They marked the Sidley twins' opinion as misleading while giving their opinion. Talking about while AFP gives their opinion in the misleading marking, if that makes any sense at all. But this is further opinion. They are trying to say, well, the First Lady of Nigeria's office responded, and this is what basically what Mystified saying, this is what she meant by the words of her speech. First of all, I don't believe that the email exists. They won't show it. They're just alluding to this mysterious email with no information about who sent what and what words were exactly said, just the interpretation of it. So wouldn't that be misleading as well? No, I can't stand Harry and Meghan, obviously, but it really has been interesting to see all of this and to learn about all this. And typically I dismiss it as, it's like tinfoil hat stuff. They're trying to shut down free speech. But that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to shut it down. They're trying to censor anybody whose opinion they do not agree with. So I really think we're onto something here. And I think that bothers Harry and Meghan, and that's why they're actively trying to shut us all down. All right, you may have seen that it was Lily's birthday. I don't say her name because I think it's BS what Harry and Meghan did, but you may have seen that it was Lily's birthday. And then we got some puff piece from People magazine saying that they threw her a party. Bullshit. The Royal points out, so there's a birthday in Montecito and not one friend of the Harkles is mentioned by People magazine. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad he brought this up. It was just, I couldn't even get through it. I don't read People magazine, but I especially don't read them now. But it just is kind of like, yeah, they threw a party. No, it's just a puff piece to keep their names out there. I don't believe they did anything of the sort because I don't know who they would get to come besides Misan at this point. I really don't. And the Royal Road goes on to point out the birthday had close family. What close family, if I might ask? Exactly. Who's left? I really can't even think. I haven't seen Dorian in a really long time. Who knows? I mean, I could only speculate that what was he, the cousin, possibly surrogate, whoever Ashley seems seemingly gone once they used her for Netflix. So who else is left? They're estranged from everybody else. Who you got? Okay, I know you know, but again, I was on vacation, so let's talk about this. Sean Lennon had tweeted out about the spare and called it "Spare Me." It was a very, I mean, you can see it here. It says, my long-awaited review of Prince Harry's autobiography is 2 words. Spare me. Exactly. Okay. Well, you can imagine that the lemon rats have been climbing out of the woodwork and going after him just for saying that. Well, we have the Prince and Princess of Wales here. That's not the actual Prince and Princess of Wales, but the person's name is Prince and Princess of Wales, tweeting out, had to immortalize this post with a screenshot. Yes, indeed, Prince Harry is worthless, because they're sharing this post by Max Kaiser. It says, John Lennon, a working class, wry wit, nose snubbing authority, making outrageous comments, founder of the greatest rock group ever, had a son who possesses all his father's and mother's talents and charm. Sean Ono Lennon, keeper of John and Yoko's legacy, a master craftsman in his own right and a fantastic guitar player with an indomitable Charlotte by his side, a gentle soul, a humble man. By comparison, Prince Harry is a worthless. You can read it. See you next Tuesday, right? I love it too. I'm so glad that Prince and Princess of Wales got the screenshot and saved it. I think that's priceless. But it has been interesting. I've seen it with my own eyes as well, how the lemon rats can't stand anybody that criticizes Harry or Meghan. So they are going after him pretty hard. But something tells me I'm not worried. Like, he can handle this. And, yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think that Max is wrong. I think by comparison, Prince Harry is a worthless. See you next Tuesday. I'm going to slap a big fat allegedly on this because, again, it's floating around Twitter, so we'll see. But I hope this is the case. It seems that Boozy's company currently owes $152,742.99. Let's not forget that. In taxes, of which $84,610.99 are already overdue. So again, I have to say allegedly because these are just screenshots, but if that's the case, he seems to have similar financial troubles that Plastic Man is having. Seems like if you attach yourself to the Harkles, things like this are happening. So just a thought. If this is the case, if this is true, maybe he should spend less time, I don't know, attacking Catherine, Princess of Wales during her recovery and her journey and maybe focus a little bit more on paying taxes. All right, I'm going to leave us on this one shared by Laird of the Manor. When he uses that picture, my goodness, so handsome. Okay, if you watch Bridgerton, you know what I'm talking about. So handsome. All right. Dearest darling Megsy, I have some advice for you for free. Never destroy someone's character with a lie when yours can be destroyed with the truth. As always, bless your heart. I love it. That is so good. Let me repeat that. Never destroy someone's character with a lie when yours can be destroyed with the truth. I love it. I think that applies so much right now. I mean, always with those two, especially with Meghan. And again, knowing what all's going on behind the scenes, knowing how they're going after the twins and this whole fact-checking thing and how her lemon rats are going after Catherine, I think this statement very much applies and is so well said. Thank you, Laird of the Manor, for that. Guys, I'm going to leave this here. I really do enjoy these. I'm totally down to do more like this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what your favorite part of this was. It was just so nice to see Catherine for a minute in that beautiful dress and just seeing her. And I miss her so much, but of course, want her to take all the time she needs to get well and recover. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your response to the Sidley twin interview. It has meant so much to me. You guys are the best. If you want to further support the show, there's several ways to do it. Definitely check out the merch. We got Recollections May Vary, Not Bloody Likely, all the good stuff over there. Drunk Goose Club, Hong Kong. And check out Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I've been getting into more personal things over there. I've kind of been going through a weight loss journey, so I opened up about that over there. doing deep dives behind the scenes. I've had Stephanie on spilling some tea, just all kinds of stuff. So check that out if you're interested. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. A huge thank you to my executive producers. You can sign up for that over there as well and get your name added to this list. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.